my zombie-loving brethren, to a very special, extra mysterious edition of Insider Moves. Today, we tackle what may be the most complex Easter egg achievement ever created for the Xbox Live faithful. In fact, it is so complex, it'll be the sole focus of today's episode. Now, we will walk you through the stand-in and ensemble cast achievements for the Call of the Dead zombie map in Call of Duty Black Ops. If you don't have Call of the Dead, you can download the Escalation map pack on Game Marketplace right now. Let's get right to the tips and tricks. With me to help explain the insanity surrounding these achievements is my comrade in undead violence, Roger Dodger. Welcome back, my friend.
In all honesty, I don't know if I'm going to have enough energy for this episode. There were more steps in this achievement than a Stairmaster, but I will make you a guarantee you follow these steps and anybody should be able to get this achievement. Absolutely.
Now, these achievements require you to find the original Zombies cast locked away on the Call of the Dead map and then deliver them to paradise. Before we get to it though, you will need the VR-11 weapon out of the mystery box to solve this achievement. We recommend playing for this weapon up front. If you don't get it by round 5 or 6, you can put the whole works in jeopardy, so we recommend restarting at that point.
Our first order of business is to turn on the power, which can be found on the boat. Just follow the markers, the little electric lightning bolts. It'll lead you right to the power. But what you want to do is wait until about round 5 or 6 until you can effectively use the mystery box.
Now, once you have gone to the power switch and you've turned everything on, that's when you're in business. That's when things can start rolling.
The first thing you want to do is you want to head over to the lighthouse. You want to head down the side stairs here and down below to this blast door.
Hey, is anyone out there? We're stuck in this room.
Yep, that's Dempsey, Rick Toffin and company stuck behind that door.
Now listen to their chatter until they ask if someone's outside the door. Here's an important point. Once they do that, you want to actually knife the door. Anytime during this entire Easter egg process, if you need to let them know that you were there, or if you want to let them know that you've completed an objective, knifing the door is how you do that. Now eventually, they'll ask you to find a fuse to power the door that they're stuck behind.
Hello? Can you help us? There must be a blown fuse or something.
Fuse, huh? You better not be sending me on a wild goose chase, my friend.
Your characters should respond, and once they do, head right upstairs. Look for the fuse on this table, this desk, or on the floor just to the left of the cabinet. It will be in one of those 3 places.
And once the fuse is locked into place, our friends will begin arguing again. These guys, all they do is argue. Rick Toffin will ask you to eliminate 4 generators around the map.
Now I can see the problem. We need to locate the power sources of the security system.
Now, here's something to keep in mind. These generators can only be destroyed by grenades or the scavenger sniper rifle from the mystery box.
Now, the first one is right there, right at the door, right next to you. Turn around, hit it with a grenade.
The next closest is just outside near the bottom of the lighthouse. Head out this door and look to your right as you move forward.
Next up, head back into the lighthouse and out the back door on the bottom floor. You can see the generator by peeking out through the back window of the building with the Stamina Perks-a-Cola machine.
Last up, head up toward the power switch and look down off the side of the boat to the right here.
Now, once the generators are done, head back to our imprisoned friends and again, knife the door to let them know you've completed that portion of the mystery.
Okay, that did the trick.
Now, alas, poor Nikolai is woken up, he's sobering up, he needs a taste, he needs a little bit of his old mistress, the vodka.
I need vodka.
Now, luckily, a nice, beautifully chilled bottle will spawn on a railing somewhere on the map.
Now, the bottle can show up anywhere, but it will always spawn on a railing you can stand under.
Now, once you find it, one person needs to cut the bottle from up top to break it from the ice. The other needs to be waiting below with sure hands, no butterfingers, please, because you have to catch
Cross
it.
your fingers, that's when the heart starts pumping.
Yes, indeed.
Once you make that miraculous catch, that Hail Mary catch, what you want to do is take the bottle back to the door. When you're back at the door, look left of the door and you'll see a clear tube. You want to put the bottle inside that tube. You deliver it by pressing X, then knife the door to let them know you've done it.
I hope you got the damn bottle, because I ain't going looking for another one.
Once that's done, Rick Toffin asks you to deliver a mysterious golden rod, but the trick here is that he doesn't really give you any idea how to actually get this done. Don't worry, we will.
Not really. There's no clue whatsoever, and this part is fairly intricate, so go for it, Ryan.
Thank you, Roger Dodger. First up, please note that every step from here on out needs to be done in the right order the first time. First up, you'll find 4 dials in the lighthouse, 1 on each floor, each with its own color. They need to read 2, 7, 4, 6 from top to bottom. The trick is twisting one dial will change another one. Once the dials are all in order, you'll need to activate 4 radios in sequence. To activate each radio, press the X button. Now the first is found right here in the room directly underneath the power switch. Next up, head to the building with the stamina machine behind the lighthouse. Here's radio number 2. Take the zip line from the lighthouse to find radio number 3. Just turn around when you land and head right here. The last radio is back in the room with our friends. Once you activate it, you'll know you've done it right when you hear the Morse code. Now once you hear the Morse code and the radios are all on, you need to head up to the power switch room on the ship. You'll see this wheel here. You want to turn that until the funny looking spoke is in the 5 o'clock position. Now, look to your right. You're going to see 3 switches there. Bring the leftmost switch down just 1 click. Just press X 1 time. Leave the center switch completely alone. Bring the 3rd switch down 3 clicks. You should hear a foghorn when you're done. Once you hear that foghorn, you must activate 4 other foghorns in order. They're all right near the bottom of the lighthouse, so use the flinger and head back over there. Now the first horn is right near the water, right here. Press X, voila, you'll hear it. Now, head back into the lighthouse and out the back door. You want to take the slide down and head to this horn. Next, walk up, run to this horn right by the steps for the lighthouse. Finally, take the slide back down and walk forward to this horn nestled by the rock. At last, my friend, a beautiful sight is to be seen. Behold the green light.
The green light.
All the pieces are finally in place. You'll see this green light connected to the lighthouse and filtering down the center stairs. Now we've brought you this far. We've shown you all the steps. All the pieces are in place, but we won't spoil the very end. Know this though, remember that VR-11 weapon that we were talking about? You're going to have to put that to use. You need to humanize the zombie with the VR-11 gun at the bottom of the spiral staircase in the lighthouse. Once he runs into the light, you're going to need to kill him before he reaches the top to receive the golden rod. Word of advice, use weapons upgraded by the pack-a-punch. This guy's going to take a beating.
It's going to take some time.
Now once the golden rod drops, you return it just like you did the vodka. The very, very last step is up to you to figure out, but don't worry, just listen and it should be fairly apparent. Good luck, my friends. This is a very, very challenging achievement, and it tested Roger Dodger and I to the utmost. I think we can both attest to that. Now finally, to wrap everything up, we have our community challenge. Last week,